The Power of Silence, Further Lessons of Don Juan by Carlos Castaneda is an intricate and profound exploration of the spiritual and philosophical teachings of Don Juan Matus, a Yaqui Indian sorcerer. This book, the eighth in Castaneda's series, delves deeply into the abstract dimensions of the Toltec tradition, a spiritual system rooted in ancient Mexico. Through Don Juan's guidance, Castaneda explores the concepts of inner silence, perception, the assemblage point, and the spirit, challenging the boundaries of human understanding and inviting readers into a mysterious world beyond ordinary reality. Introduction to Don Juan's teachings. The primary focus of the Power of Silence is the concept of inner silence, an essential tool for sorcerers in the Toltec tradition. This state of being is not merely the absence of external noise, but a profound cessation of internal dialogue, the constant stream of thoughts, judgments, and interpretations that govern how we perceive and interact with the world. According to Don Juan, this silence is the key to unlocking new realms of perception and connecting with the force known as the spirit. Don Juan's teachings are structured around practical and esoteric lessons designed to help Castaneda break free from conventional modes of thinking. Throughout the book, Don Juan guides Castaneda through experiences that test the limits of his understanding, forcing him to confront the unknown and engage with reality in ways that defy logic and reason. Key concepts and themes. 1. Inner silence. Inner silence is the core theme of the book. For Don Juan, the ability to achieve inner silence is the foundation of sorcery. Silence is not a passive state, but an active force that halts the internal dialogue, the incessant mental chatter that keeps people trapped in the ordinary world. When one achieves true inner silence, they can break through the barriers of perception and encounter a more fluid, expansive reality. Stopping the internal dialogue. The internal dialogue is what creates our sense of self and defines how we perceive the world. By stopping this internal conversation, a person can perceive reality directly, without the filters of personal biases, cultural conditioning, and societal norms. This, according to Don Juan, is essential for accessing the deeper truths of the universe. Silence and perception. In a state of inner silence, perception is no longer confined to the material world. The sorcerer can experience other realities, dimensions, or states of being that are inaccessible to the ordinary person. This expanded perception allows the sorcerer to interact with the spirit, the underlying force that drives all existence. 2. The assemblage point, a crucial idea introduced in The Power of Silence, is the assemblage point, a metaphysical concept central to Don Juan's teachings. The assemblage point is described as the focal point of perception, located within a person's luminous body, a field of energy that surrounds the human form. Shifting the assemblage point. By shifting the assemblage point, a sorcerer can alter their perception of reality. In the ordinary state, the assemblage point is fixed, creating a stable view of the world. However, through inner silence and advanced techniques, the assemblage point can be moved, allowing the individual to perceive entirely different worlds and dimensions. This shift opens the door to extraordinary experiences and heightened awareness. Different realities. As the assemblage point moves, it assembles new perceptions of reality, making it possible to experience a variety of alternate realities or dimensions. These are not imaginary worlds, but fully real experiences that exist beyond the conventional framework of human understanding. The ability to shift the assemblage point is a hallmark of a powerful sorcerer and is key to mastering the art of sorcery. 3. The tonal and the nagual. In Don Juan's teachings, reality is divided into two realms, the tonal and the nagual. The tonal represents the known world, the everyday reality that is shaped by our beliefs, culture, and language. It is the structure that gives order and meaning to life, encompassing everything that can be explained, categorized, and understood through the mind. The Nagual. The Nagual, by contrast, is the realm of the unknown and the unknowable. It is the abstract, the mysterious force that lies beyond the boundaries of rational thought and structured reality. The Nagual is the source of power for sorcerers, and it can only be accessed through silence and the shifting of the assemblage point. In The Power of Silence, Don Juan teaches that sorcerers must learn to navigate between these two realms. Mastery over the tonal allows them to function effectively in the world, while mastery over the Nagual enables them to transcend it and interact with the spirit. The spirit and intent. One of the most enigmatic concepts in Don Juan's teachings is the spirit, a force that pervades the universe and guides all things. The spirit is not a deity or a personified being, but rather a vast, impersonal energy that can be perceived and interacted with by those who have mastered inner silence. Intent. Sorcerers use intent to engage with the spirit. Intent is described as the force that directs and shapes reality. By aligning their intent with the flow of the spirit, sorcerers can influence events and navigate through the complexities of life with clarity and purpose. Beckoning the spirit. Don Juan teaches that while the spirit cannot be commanded or controlled, it can be beckoned. This is done through silence and an unwavering focus on intent. When a sorcerer beckons the spirit, they open themselves to its guidance, allowing them to act in harmony with the larger forces of the universe. 5. Recapitulation. A significant practice introduced in the book is recapitulation, a technique used by sorcerers to reclaim energy trapped in past memories and experiences. The process involves reviewing and reliving every significant event in one's life, especially those charged with emotion. Clearing the past. Recapitulation allows individuals to free themselves from the grip of past attachments and emotional entanglements. By confronting and releasing these memories, sorcerers recover vital energy that has been tied up in unresolved experiences. This energy is then available for use in the pursuit of inner silence and deeper awareness. Don Juan's stories and allegories. A significant part of the Power of Silence consists of Don Juan's stories, allegories, and personal anecdotes. These narratives are not straightforward teachings, but serve as metaphors for the abstract principles he is conveying. Often cryptic and layered with meaning, the stories force Castaneda and the reader to engage deeply with the ideas being presented. For example, Don Juan frequently uses the story of past sorcerers who encountered the spirit to illustrate abstract concepts. These stories are designed to shift the assemblage point of the listener, prompting them to see the world from a different perspective and understand the deeper, often hidden, meanings within the lessons. Conclusion. The Power of Silence is a deeply philosophical and spiritual book, offering a profound exploration of the nature of reality, perception, and consciousness. Through Don Juan's teachings, Castaneda, and by extension the reader, is introduced to the possibility of transcending the ordinary world and accessing a more fluid, expansive reality. The book challenges readers to question their assumptions about reality, to cultivate inner silence, and to engage with the mysteries of existence in a direct, experiential way. This book is not merely a continuation of Castaneda's previous works, but a culmination of his journey into the abstract, offering powerful insights into the potential for human transformation through the practice of silence, recapitulation, and the alignment of intent with the spirit. I hope you liked this book summary. For more such book summaries, please like